Hey, what's good with you, soul family? How you doing? How you feeling? I hope you feeling loved. I hope you feeling great. Feeling that energy, positivity, everything, alright? Because that's what it's all about. It's your happiness. Fuck everybody else. Everybody else gonna get to it. Now, anyways, y'all, lately, I ain't been giving no fuck about shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't been giving no fuck. I be looking at other people videos, seeing what's popping with them, just waiting on shit to really just drop the fuck down. Just to drop the fuck down. I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't know what this feeling is. Like, my energy been different. My energy just been completely different. Like, I don't know if it's depression or just me, like, fuck it. Like, just fuck you. But I still got that love in me. I still got that, you know what I'm saying? That shit always come out when it's right there, you know what I'm saying? Because it's always inside of me. I can't stop that. That shit not fake. That's really the real me. But then I got the other side where I'm like, damn, this conversation pointless. Damn, who is you? Like, you know what I'm saying? But no, I want to speak on some shit that went down with me before I came down here. When I was in the Champagne, because I was going through a lot of shit in Champagne, but it was all for the better good. It was all for, like, training, all for me to overcome. I ain't gonna lie to you. You feel me? When I looked at this video with old boy Rashad Jamal, right? He putting on for his people. He definitely putting on for his people. I don't care what nobody say. Go show him love, Rashad Jamal. Go show him love. We spread love on everybody. This shit ain't hatred. You feel me? This is all love. Now, he was talking about walk-ins and shit. You know what I'm saying? With I'm gonna break this down a little bit, cause like he said, you can't explain this shit on a 3D level with these words. You feel me? But I can a little bit. It's similar to what he said, but I can a little bit, cause I didn't me personally, I didn't experience this shit. I didn't experience it face up, but I seen it face up. Like, who I was around for my period of time with them, I seen it with them. You know what I'm saying? And who I mean by this is my father. I was with my father for a short amount of time, and he came to me he came to my crib this one day, and he was telling me about all his gifts and shit. You know how he was just getting gifts. He was realizing who he was. He was all powerful, everything. Making the earth shake type shit. Like, nigga, some real shit. Like, nigga was getting activated. You know what I'm saying? And he was telling me all types of shit, how he was in jail, and it made me realize a lot of shit, bro. Like, I was isolated, you feel me? And I was just chatting it up with him. I was just chatting it up with him for the first time. I mean, not for the first time, but like in a while, fucking with my dad. It was the first time me, bonding with him like that again. Because normally we did bond when he was around, but he was always moving around type shit. Now, every time my dad came around, when I was in the pain, when I was at the crib, my mom would get so mad. She would get so angry. She would get, like, bugged up. You feel me? I don't know why she would get like that. I would just sit there and let her do her thing. Just let her talk her mess. Talk whatever she had to say. She would try to yell at me and, like, don't have this nigga come over here ever again. Da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? There was some spirit inside of her that was making her react to him like that. Because any other time, she wouldn't react to him like that. You feel me? Because I guess it's how he was acting. Because he was on a different scale. Like, he was doing different shit. You feel me? He was exposing everybody for who they was. He'd be like, that's not even your real family. Da-da-da. Shit that I already be knowing. But he would just confirm it for me again. He'd be like, your mom is not who she thinks she is. Da-da-da. Whatever she got up in her. Yeah, your granny, though. Your granny, rock solid. She rock solid, And your brother, his ass a little parasite. He a little boy. His ass always wanted, always doing. I'm like, yeah, I see, I know. You don't got to tell me nothing. Now, I'm rocking with dad, right? And we going on journeys. We going on motherfucking missions, nigga. We literally going on missions. And we in the car with it, and we go pick up this white lady, because not everybody us. Not everybody us. It's different beings on this planet. Yes, there is. It definitely is. And they be putting up facades and they be saying they work for the light, they serve humanity, but they be lying and shit. They be knowing they power, but they just be on their own turf. They be on their own shit. And they be fucking with this material stuff. They in love with this shit. You feel me? Now, old girl, my dad that got some drugs, right? He got some meth because he be doing these drugs and stuff, you know. And just like any other person, he was using them for like to elevate him a little bit, like for a mental state. Like when he used them, he would be more quick, you know, stay up faster type shit, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know how much meth old girl gave him, but I was in the car when she gave it to him, you know, because I drove her to the thing. I drove her all to what's the name? I forgot where we went to, but I drove her up there and got the drugs, right? And it was like this big of amount of meth, you feel me? And my dad had took that shit. He had swallowed. I don't know how he took it or how he did it, but he swallowed it, I guess. And he literally died. Like death doesn't exist, okay? Death don't exist, but he passed over type shit, cause it was such an amount of the drugs. It was so much of amount of it that anybody that would have took that would have died like immediately. Like it could kill like 5 people type shit. You know what I'm saying? But he took them drugs and his spirit left. You feel me? His spirit literally left his body and he started to ascend. He was going through an ascension process because he had literally died. Like he said, he had multiple near-death experiences and actual death experiences coming back with other gifts. You know, he went through it 3 times, right? And he would come to me. He would be talking about the Bible and shit too. You know, he'd be talking about how I'm Jesus Christ. I'm the son of Jesus Christ. Da da da. You would, yeah. So you know what I'm saying? I walk around this bitch barefoot everywhere I go. You know, he is the real one. Like y'all be asking me where Jesus at, when he coming back. He's my son. That's what he would be saying. But the whole time I'm not no damn Jesus. I'm a God. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. You feel me? I just ain't tap in with all my shit. I just ain't tap in. That's all it is. Just ain't tap in. You feel me? Now, with my pops, you know, it was literal, like, how can I say this, y'all? When rocking with him, it was literal higher dimensional beings. And you got, like, beloved ones, and then you got malevolent ones. Look at this lizard right here. Look at this lizard. This shit funny. But you got malevolent ones that's coming through him. You feel me? And they not necessarily bad demons and all that. He would call them the 7 legions. He would call them 7 legions inside of him, right? And it wouldn't just be 7. It would be 7,000. We are many type shit, right? And when they come through, they would be like, you know, like they ain't been in no body in a while. Like they ain't been in no vessel in a while type shit. You feel me? In long, like these are powerful beings that ain't been in no vessel, bro. And they was saying all types of shit like, these humans, they like these humans, we making they brains spill out they fucking head. Like they saying shit that's hilarious, but at the same time, like, what the fuck? Like, huh? What the fuck is going on here? But like I said, you know, motherfucker ain't acting this shit, and they would switch out. They would switch out through him, bro. Like it'll be a first one, and then it'll be the 4th one, and they all got different abilities depending on the number, depending on what number he at. Like, and they will literally have different personalities. Like, you can't sit up here and tell me a motherfucker ain't finna act this shit out in front of me. My dad, like I said, my dad would come through a little bit. They grant him, like, you can come through and talk to your son and guide your son whenever you want, you know, but you really ascended. You really, you know what I'm saying? You not finna be on this plane, like, you know, but you could be here, you know, come back a little bit type shit, you know what I'm saying? So they would come through him and they would just be like they would have different personalities. I'm like, what the fuck? Is this shit really going down right now? And then they would look at me and they'll just bow to me They would just bow to me. All the motherfucking what's name would just bow to me. They'd be like, yeah, we know who you is. Like, like they would literally go fucking crazy. I'm not playing. And you ain't gonna sit up here and tell me ain't nobody acting that shit out thinking they crazy. That shit ain't crazy. That's a whole different being inside their body. Whole different consciousness inside they shit. I don't know what the fuck going on. And then it would be good ones. It would be good ones coming through, like master teachers or some shit. Like old teachers that's filled up with divine consciousness, divine wisdom, and vision. I'm like, and they see through all. They like, these are powerful fucking beings. You know what I'm saying? And they would talk like normal. They would be teaching me to manifest even quicker. You know, being outside, getting outside, putting your hand on the ground, having your, cause you like you gotta be doing this shit. You got to. You came down here to be doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? They teaching me to do this shit right in my face. They like, keep saying it, keep doing it. Knowing it's happening already. Know it's going to happen already. Like your shit is dormant. It's just waiting to pop out. You know what I'm saying? And when he telling me to do it because I'm comfortable. Like I'm with it. I'm rocking with my dad. I love my dad. You know what I'm saying? And I love all them beings that came through too, because it's like they not separate from you. Now, I'm doing it. I'm sticking my hand out on shit, and I'm making shit I'm making shit move around. I'm making shit disappear. I'm making cops move around. I'm making people move around. They get the fuck on. This shit for real. It's little. What old boy call it? He call it walk-ins. Yeah, that shit really happened. Cause I went through that shit right before I transitioned here. It's like I shifted to a whole nother different thing. Soon as I got done being with him and dealing with that, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole nother thing. But now I'm getting on topic though. Alright, now look. He would literally, like when the good ones came in, they would be old. They would be old. I'm talking about old. You feel me? Cause they beyond human comprehension. They beyond this shit. For real. And he'll have to walk with a cane. You know, he had to walk with a cane like an old man. Like he'd be walking like an old man for real. And then when other ones came in, he'll be good again and his body would be right and he wouldn't need the cane. I'd be like, what the fuck? Huh? Like I'm seeing this shit for what it is. I'm like, whoa, what is going on here? You know, we going to different places, telling about what's finna happen, what's finna go down, you know, and mostly we just talking with black people and shit. Mostly we just talking with black people. You know, and black, nah, it's not really black. We ain't gonna call it that. It's not black. What's that shit called? Dark matter energy? You know, neuromelanin? Shit. This shit right here? Yeah. But anyways, folks, we been around all types of different prostitutes and all types of shit. You know, motherfuckers that work with the feds, that, you know, be around. I'm like, damn. And I'm knowing I'm protected around everything, you know, and dad would slash all them other things. They wouldn't let me be around no bullshit. They was like, don't fuck with my son, don't touch him, don't try to have him do no drugs, no alcohol, none of that shit, cause he not fucking with it. You know, he like one of my protectors. He like on ass. He haul ass. Y'all ass fuck no, hell no. This shit cut. Man, he was gonna whoop anybody ass that was on that. So, you know, I felt protected at all times. You know what I'm saying? It's just sometimes his ass get annoying. I'll be like, all right, dad. But I still love him though, you feel me? And shit, when we went, I went back to the crib. I went back to the crib to go get some more stuff because I was rolling around in a car. I wasn't in the crib no more. I wasn't living with my folks no more. I was just rolling around with him, being in nature every day, walking outside every day, barefoot, every single day, doing my own thing, get to meditate outside all day. You know what I'm saying? Seeing how these people on campus moving, not even real. Everywhere I'm going, they not real. They looking at me, they like this. They turn their heads, they like this. Hell no. And then my dad would say, don't even look at the light. Don't look at the light. They ass start burning up. They ass start getting fucked up. He's saying this shit. He like, they know what it is. They know what it is. Doing evil shit. And then one of the beings that come through and be like, Yeah, their fucking brains are getting spilled all over the fucking place. Like, this shit funny, but it's I can see it, like, nigga. A motherfucker be like, you crazy as hell. Like, nigga, ain't no way. But, nigga, a motherfucker not faking that shit, bro. Like, for real. They ass was coming out, teeing the fuck up. And they all had different abilities. I'm talking about human beings, nigga. Human beings is falling on the ground, hitting their head on concrete type shit, busting up blood and throw up at the same time. Boy, I was seeing all types of shit, being out all night, all day, all night outside, being on the street. I'm like, damn, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, then there would be times where we'll be low on gas. He'll be like, look, leave the car at this gas pump. Somebody gonna come fill this motherfucker up. And me, I'll be like, oh yeah, I know somebody gonna fill it up. Cause they love us. Shit. They can't help but to love us. You feel me? Even though they hate us at the same time. So I'm like, yeah, it's for sure. You feel me? So we walk around campus again. We go around some farther places other than campus. You know, we meeting other motherfuckers. We talking about shit. We talking about how all this shit finna break down, you know, and everybody, and you got people that got kids out here, you know, that's really struggling, living in their car just like we was. And this is my first time doing this shit. You feel me? And we telling them, keep your spirits high. Cause it's definitely that time. You know, this shit finna all be down the motherfucking drain. I'm like, I already know what's popping. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing with her kids. Her kids got heli energy. They ass running circles around me. I'm running circles with them too, though. I'm like, hey, y'all, don't get me wrong. I'm still a child like y'all, too. Shit, I be in this mug busting. They like, yo, how you doing? What's up? Like, so I seen this superhero, right? They was talking to me about superheroes and shit. I'm chatting up with them about superheroes and all that. I'm like, you are a superhero. You literally can shoot beams out of your hand. You can literally shoot photon beams out your hand. Lasers and all. He's like, what? No way. I'm like, yeah, you definitely can, King. You know what I'm saying? Because the kids is everything. The generation is everything. So then they both was like, can you go in the gas station and get us some snacks and stuff, like some sweets or anything? You know? I'm like, hey, say less. I go in the store. I'm going grabbing them snacks. I'm grabbing. Y'all know I'm not paying for shit. I'm walking out. And that's how this shit was going, nigga. This how we eating. We going in stores, nigga. We go in there and we either eating in the store, because we don't break the rules. We just bend it to our way. We just bend the rules a little bit. You know, we eat in the motherfucking store and go crazy. Fruits and vegetables, some chips, whatever it is. All that shit fake anyway, but at least get you your goods in. At least get your goods in. And stay away from the ass. But you gonna have times where you gonna be eating that shit too. So don't beat yourself up about it. Alright? Now, we go in there, I'll be in there straight finessing them. I'll be like, give me all this shit, bro. I'm walking out with the cartage in my hand and they not saying shit to me. They not finna say nothing to me. I know they not. That's what it is. Ain't no such thing as this so stealing. Y'all stole this shit from us. And y'all put it in stores. That's all y'all did. And I'm finna take this shit right back. That's that simple. And if you call these feds, they're not gonna do anything because I'm gonna make them disappear. I'm gonna make them go put they outfit away, hang they badge up, put it in their closet, and go lay down in their bed with their wife, and go watch some Netflix, nigga. Your ass don't wanna work no way. Fuck that check. Fuck that check, nigga. Your ass not fucking with it. But anyways, yeah. Got them they shit. You know, they like, they teed up. They happy. They like, oh my gosh, you got us way more shit than we expected. They was happy as fuck. I seen they smile on their face. I'm like, I feel good, you know. They asked, right, even though I gave they ass straight sugar and shit, because that's what the fuck they wanted. They don't want no best. I'm not finna give them nothing they don't fucking want. But I mean, you can still try. You can try, but shit, they ain't gonna fuck with it. They kids, alright? Now, me being with my dad, you know, it taught me a lot of shit. He taught me a lot of shit. For real, for real. with everything being intertwined. And then he was in a own different stage his damn self, you know, cause he'll only come through for a little bit, and when he do come through, he talking about the Bible, he talking about motherfucking Stephanie, his ex that was a porn star, and her ass be working for the opposition and all that shit. Her ass got billions. She had a whole bunch of money the whole time she going around fucking other niggas in the world, having her dog.